Alright, folks, we got the Slumber Party Massacre remake. It's here, and we've been waiting to see it. Big fan of the original from 1982. I'm earlbillray, and welcome to the show. I don't know, man. These sci-fi movies, they got me all tripped out. You know, you never know if it's gonna be a good film on sci-fi, just because they got things like Jeepers Creepers 3 on there, man. You never know. It could be bad effects. It could just be a bad movie. So sci-fi scares the hell out of me, if you know what I mean. Slumber Party Massacre is a remake of the 1982 classic from Roger Corman. When you watch a remake, you don't really want like something like the exact same thing you've seen, you know. You kind of want almost the exact same thing with some callbacks to the original and, you know, a thing that kind of does its own. And that's what we got here with this remake. Slumber Party Massacre has always been written and directed by women. And if you're a big fan of it, you don't got to worry, because this one's written and directed by women too. It's written by Suzanne Kiley and directed by Danishka Ederhazy, maybe. I don't know. I can't read too well. And since I can't read too well, I can't pronounce too well. You know what I mean? So, that's the way she goes. We got Russ Thornton here, and he's played by Rob Van Buren. And he does a great job. They mostly take the original dialogue, and that's just fine by me. I'm all for the driller killer anyway. That's what I'm here for, the women and the driller killer. And this thing comes off. It's a sci-fi movie, so we ain't gonna have no nudity in this thing. Nudity, that's what I said. It's a sci-fi movie, so we ain't gonna have no nudity in this thing. We ain't gonna get to see no women, but they got an unedited version coming out on Blu-ray, so maybe we'll see something there, right? And the characters, we're not here too much for them. We're just here for us, or at least I am. I'm here for the driller killer, baby. It's a slasher film. That's what I'm here for. I'm here for the kills. I don't know about y'all, but I ain't seeing no slasher films for some Oscar-winning performances. You know what I mean? We get a fun slasher with some good kills, and coming from the Sci-Fi Channel, that says something, alright? We get jokes that a little bit over the top in the places, but that's alright. We get a slumber party involving women. We get even a slumber party involving men over across the lake, so that's alright too, you know? Whatever you're into. Alright, we got us a killer here, and it's a remake, so they give him a little bit of backstory, and that's alright by me, because, you know, they got to do their own thing too. In the old ones, you know, we got Trish and Valerie, and they kind of do it with this one too. They give us a little sibling relationship to latch on to, but it don't say too much other than, you know, what it does say. We got us our main girl, and that's old Dana, and she's got her mom with the backstory too. But most of these characters we just don't really attach to. We're kind of waiting to see what happens until a certain twist comes along in this film. And then we get a little bit of more attached, but I can't say too much without spoiling it for y'all, alright? We even get some males in here with toxic masculinity running through this old slumber party they're having across the lake here. And that's about the only bad thing I really got about this film. Everything else I really liked. I kind of wish they kind of left a couple scenes out so the twist could be more unpredictable. Wasn't really unpredictable to me, but I don't know. I ain't no genius, so I don't think y'all didn't see it coming either. But who knows, right? But they show this toxic masculinity in this other camp, and I don't know, man. They just didn't have the original dialogue from Russ. Russ didn't treat the men the same as he did the women. And that's about the only bad thing I got with this, because from the story they was telling and the way they was going, it felt like it should have been that way. This film does so many dang callbacks to the original. It does great fan service, alright? So if you're an old fan of the original like myself, you're going to have a fun time with this one, alright? This one, it starts off with the radio DJ. The dialogue from the killer is basically the original dialogue. They don't really add too much. I don't think they add anything to it. They make all kinds of references to the first and second. So, you know, many callbacks, does great fan service. There's more of a comedic element in this one. The jokes go way over the top in this one. And it's all in the dialogue and the pauses, the blatant pauses for comedic effect in this one. They got funny dialogue where they're saying stuff like, blowjobs cause cancer. Stuff like that. It's all over the place, so I kind of ignore that part, but yeah, I'm here for a slasher and it does its job, you know? Alright now. Women, this one's for y'all now. Okay, y'all get your little fun slasher now. It ain't all just women running around being all scared in this one. We got a whole group of men across the lake over here doing a slumber party. And a reference to the second one, they do this big old pillow fight, feathers going everywhere. They're pouring beer on each other. It goes pretty crazy, all right. The fellers are getting down over in that cabin, and oh man, you just gotta see it when the women get there and they see what's going on. It's a fun time. Y'all gonna enjoy it. Overall, there's way more of a feminist approach with this one. I mean, there's toxic masculinity from the other side when they're just plain old idiots. These men are. They're plain old dumb, and whenever they figure out there's a killer over there, they all dumb as hell and run out there and they say, we're all going to take them on. And then when they're saying, that's stupid, let's wait for him, all the women are, telling them, hey, we got us a plan, we'll do it. They're going, nah, our toxic masculinity is telling us to go on out there, we're going to do it. This one's all got feminist all over, and it's pretty dang good too, because the women pull a heck of a twist, and they're just outsmarting the men in this one. You'll see it. Overall, what I think about this film is maybe the jokes are a little bit too over the top. They probably should have left out a couple scenes for the good twist they're going to have at the end, and even the twist they have in the middle there. They should have left out a couple scenes maybe, and for those who've seen it, y'all know what I mean. But other than that, man, I had a good time with this one. I enjoyed it, but I am a big fan of the Slumber Party Massacre series, so that's it. earlbillray, if y'all got any comments or questions, leave them down here. I give this one a keep it. It's just a keeper, baby. I mean, I'm not too insane about it. I'm going to watch it as the 4th installment whenever I go through the Slumber Party Massacres, but the OG's always going to be my favorite. You know what I mean, baby? And that's about it. Like and subscribe, and y'all have a good one.